What's up, guys? Mood616 here, or you can just call me Moods. Yeah, back with my November CD update. Sorry it's a little late. I was gonna do this last Saturday, but I couldn't get around to it. I can't really shoot a lot of film or a lot of videos during the week because I'm so busy at work. But so this is about a week late, but it's not a huge update. I didn't really pick up that much at all this month. Pretty much all 2012 releases. That's what I got this month. It's towards the end of the year. I mean, there's not really a whole lot left I want. Everything else I want, I have coming in the mail right now, so that's about it. But first up, this is actually released last year's the UMag and Kickback album, the First Impressions LP. Big ups to UMag. This is fucking phenomenal. I'll get to their new record in a minute here, but this is the first one that UMag did with Kickback. Fucking awesome boom bap hip hop throwbacks to the 90s, you know what I'm saying? It's just fucking phenomenal, man. Really, gotta check this shit out. If you've never heard of these guys, definitely start with this one, then go to the new one. We'll get to that in a minute. But this is just quality hip hop. You can go to their Bandcamp page. If you email them directly, I think there's still copies left. I'm pretty sure this is limited, like the new one is. This is the new record, the UMag album, produced by BBC Darnsey. I think it's Darney. Yeah, I'm not saying it wrong. But anyways, this is the new record. It's called Lasting Impressions. A fucking phenomenal record, really. The definition of a real MC, man, just fucking kills on this record, man. They got a video for Burn Motherfucker. BBC Darnsey just posted that video, so you can check that out on YouTube. If it ain't real, oh man, this is just some real good quality throwback 90s hip hop, man. Boom bap, fuck, you cannot go wrong. If you like that type of shit, definitely check this out. Like, this is apparently limited to 100 albums. As far as I know, there is still some left, so definitely check that out. Awesome fucking record. Definitely making probably my top 5 right now as it stands. Next up, Beneficence. Listen to this in the background right now. Concrete Soul. This album is straight motherfucking fire, man. This shit just fucking top to bottom. There's no shitty songs on this album. Production is insanely fucking tight on here. You got a lot of features. In this case, I didn't mind because it didn't really take away from Beneficence. I thought it was really dope. You got features from Lord Tariq on here. The intro, DJ Doo-Wop, man, it's fucking awesome, man. It's a great intro. You got Rap Love on Robbo, Coltrane. That song fucking rules, man. I love it. You got Herb McGruff on here. You got Rashad. You got AG, El Vicente, Rock Marciano, Billy Danz. Chubb Rock makes an appearance on here, which is fucking amazing. You got Nature, Master Ace kills that song. Last Rampage. And D-Flow. You know, it's fucking phenomenal. You got production from lots of different producers on here. Who do we got? 12 Figure Dan, Jinsu Dean, and we got Presto. Presto's beats fucking sick on here, man. Of course, Confidence produced a bunch of tracks. KDF produced Coltrane with Rap Love and Robbo. Probably my favorite song on the album. More Rashad. Also, we got 6 Cents. Just a couple of producers on here I'm not overly familiar with, but their beats are really fucking dope, man. Buckwild did the song with Rock Marciano. Yeah, like Mr. Brown, I'm not really too sure who that is. But anyways, just this album's making. It's, you know, if it's not my top 5, it's my top 6 maybe. This album I bumped nothing nonstop since I got it, man. Just phenomenal. Highly recommend. Next up is The Mirrors, The Ninth Wonder, The Final Adventure. Apparently it's the last one. I think this is the 5th album that they've done together. I really enjoyed this album, man. I thought it was really good. You know, after Mirrors' disappointment with Sean earlier this year, that album was really hit and miss. I liked maybe 3 or 4 songs in the entire record. The overall product of that album was just shitty. This was a very big step up. Yeah, just a phenomenal. I mean, it's Ninth Wonder. You know, if you're a fan of Ninth Wonder, you'll definitely dig this record. If you're not, you know, it sounds like Ninth Wonder. You know, it's not really doing a whole lot here different. But Funeral for a Killer, fuck, that song kills, man. I recommend this. It's a good album. Finally got my fucking copy of Bumpy Knuckles and Static Selecta's Ambition. I actually ordered this directly from the website. Pre-ordered it months ago. They never sent my copy, and if they did, actually they probably didn't send my copy because I emailed them. They never responded to me, so I had to repurchase this, you know, which fucking pisses me off. But I do like the fact that this digitally came out, I think, earlier in the year, and it was called Lyrical Workouts. They released it as a hard copy called Ambition with some bonus tracks. Bonus tracks are fantastic. I really, really like this combo, man. Bumpy sounds really good on these beats. Not very typical Static Selecta sounding beats, in my opinion. They kind of vary. But yeah, very, very dope record. The art's done by Illis on here. Yeah, Illis is fucking dope. Next up from my boy Thomas over at Han Solo Records sent me Swamp Thing Creature feature. This is one of the best Canadian albums to come out this year, along with Word Burglar. Han Solo's really fucking putting it down right now. Definitely go check out Han Solo Records, man. They're doing big things in Canada, man. Like, the releases are very quality. Got a couple features on here, more or less on your Ghetto Socks, Word Burglar, pretty much everybody from the Backburner crew. Very kind of a, it's not overly dark, but it is a darker sounding album. Just, you know, it's kind of got that whole horror theme. I love the album cover. I mean, I could name every single one of these horror characters because everybody knows I'm a big horror movie freak. But yeah, I love this record, man. It's highly, highly recommended for me. Next up is an album that actually surprised me, I would say, but at the same time it didn't surprise me because I was a really big fan of, you know, the Gas. But yeah, Journalist 103, recording live. Now, the song Rockstar is just fucking so phenomenal, man. Like, I don't know what the hell is up with that track, but I believe, yeah, it's produced by the Snow Goons. The Snow Goons come off sounding like Primo in this track. I'm not really too sure what's up with that, but this is a really, really good album. I think Journalist 103 is fucking dope. It's got a couple features on here. Got Freeway, Saigon, Fashawn, Turnia's on here, the Styles. It's a good album, man. Very, very quality hip-hop. I recommend this, man. The next up, I did pick up Exhibit's Napalm album. I had originally downloaded this record, listened to it, and was not really feeling a lot of tracks on here. I don't think I gave it like that much of a proper listen. So I was sitting in the studio here one day, decided to pop this in, listen to it straight through. There is actually some pretty good tracks. There's a couple fucking pretty bad tracks on here, but I gotta say Louis the 13th is one of my favorite tracks of the year. I absolutely love that track. King T, the Alcoholics, produced by Dr. Dre. You know, honestly, I haven't really been the biggest Dr. Dre fan in the last couple years. I thought his beats they're just not his best. I always think he could do better. But I really like that beat. I think it's fucking dope. Yeah, the song with the Game and RBX is fucking dope. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's some pretty decent songs in here, actually. I like the way the album starts out. Everything is pretty good, but you know, it's not Exhibit's best work by any means. In my opinion, it's not his worst either. I think his last album, which is the only one I don't own, I can't remember what it's called, I thought it sucked. But you know, all in all, it's okay. How was it for the CD jewel cases onto the digibooks and shit? First up, I picked up Ninth Wonder and Buckshot, The Solution. Now, this album is decent. It's nothing to write home about. I really think that Ninth Wonder laced Mir's album a lot better. You know, I'm a really big fan of Buckshot. I think Buckshot is decent on this record. It's a very average sounding album. You know, there's nothing that really sticks out on this record at all. But there's nothing that's really like shitty either. You know, it's a very average sounding album. But with that said, it's also very forgettable. With nothing that sticks out, you know, it is what it is, right? But you know, if you're a fan of Ninth Wonder, Buckshot, and you just in your collection, you want to, you know, get the last of their 3 records, pick it up. It's not that bad. It might grow on you. I was watching Alex's channel a while back, The Underground Vault, and he reviewed the new POS album. And I commented saying I've never really been the biggest POS fan. I have a couple albums. I always find the albums to be very forgettable. But then I saw this record at the store, and I decided to pick it up, and it's the We Don't Even Live Here album. Now this is a very experimental sounding record. I thought the whole record up until I think about the first 8 tracks on this album were really dope. The last couple songs I did not care for at all, but you know, it actually did take me by surprise. I was a little surprised on how much I actually did like this album. Yeah, it's just very. This is one of those albums you kind of got to hear for yourself. It's hard to explain. It's just very experimental, fucking just out there hip hop, man. I don't know how to really explain this. And I was like looking in the booklet in this album, and it has the fucking most disgusting picture I've ever seen, and I can't actually show it. I don't even know where. Oh yeah, it's right here. Oh fuck. But if you do own this album and you've looked through the booklet, and you know what I'm talking about. That picture is fucking gross, man. But anyways, POS, We Don't Even Live Here. It's a decent album. Like I said, the last couple tracks I didn't really care for. There's only 11 songs on here, so you know it's a quick listen. Next up, the new Rock Marciano Reloaded record. Basically an album without drums. The first time I listened to it, I was like, I got done listening to it, and I was like, Rock, when is the album gonna start? Then I went back and gave it a proper listen, and you know, it's good, man. If you're a fan of Rock Marciano, you know, it's just Rock Marciano. You know, he produced this record, fucking, and you know, did everything, man. It's Rock Marciano. It's very mellow, and what can I say? It's good. I really enjoy it. Next up, I picked up Most of My Heroes. Still don't appear on no stamp. Public Enemy's first of 2 releases this year. I thought this album was really good. You got some pretty cool features on your Brother Ali, Pumping Out, because I think I've talked about this one before. Large Fest and Cormeg's on your DMC. There's a couple tracks in here I wasn't quite feeling that much, but overall I thought it was a really good product. I'm a huge Public Enemy fan, everybody knows that. So no matter what they're dropping, I'm going to be buying. You know, I do recommend this though. I thought there was some really pretty cool vibes. I like how they do have those throwback beats and stuff like that. It's pretty fucking cool. Next up is the Evil Empire of Everything, the second release by Public Enemy this year. Now I've heard a few people say that they really didn't like this album at all. I gave this album 2 spins yesterday, and I gotta say, man, I really do like this album. It's a very, you know, obviously political driven album. It kind of reminded me of, I mean, not like a Rage Against the Machine album, but just in the lines of like that type of material, like content and stuff. I do like the premise of this record. I think there's a couple songs in here I didn't really like, but overall I thought it was actually very enjoyable. I really can't say a lot of bad things about this. I do like how they, you know, Public Enemy has those signature songs where they throw in records with fucking guitars and stuff like that. I don't mind that because I know that's coming on every record, so it's not like it's fucking a big surprise to me. No, I think it's actually a pretty decent record, man. I like it, man. I mean, if you might not like it, I don't know. Next up, Dice Game, Apollo Brown, and Guilty Simpson, released on Mellow Music Group. What can I say, man? I'm starting to hear people saying this is actually better than Trophies this year. I don't know if I go that far to say that it's better than Trophies. I think Trophies has a lot more standout tracks in this album. But with that said, this album is fucking phenomenal. I love this album, man. It's just so great. Apollo Brown's having a great year. He's definitely got 2 albums in my top, 25. I still got to make my top 25. And actually, quite a few albums I've shown in this update are making that list. surprisingly. But yeah, Dice Game, Paulo Brown, Guilty. I thought Guilty came off really fucking dope on this record. I think Guilty just keeps improving with every release, to be honest. You know, you got Planet Asia on here, you got Tori. Not many features, which I do like. With that said, you know, Beneficence, this album, having features throughout the whole record, I do like. I don't know what the fuck's up with that, but maybe I'm just being a hypocrite. Jason, sponsored by the Keg again, buddy. Yeah, but Dice Game, fucking love it. Awesome record. Got my hands on, yeah, I'd ordered this album and it, for some fucked up reason, it kept going out of stock. I don't know what the fuck was going on with it, but anyways, got it the Serengeti, Vinnie Paz's record. Everybody's talked about this album, reviewed it and whatnot. You know, I'm a really big fucking fan of this album, man. I think this album is bangs. Oracle, produced by DJ Premier, is fucking phenomenal. Now, there is the one song on this record I am not actually feeling that much. There's a sticker in there I still haven't taken out. They don't have the features written on the back, but the song Cold, Dark, and Empty, featuring FT and Smoke. Now, I don't mind the beat in that song, I don't mind Vinnie in that song, but the features on those two guys are fucking terrible. They do ruin that track. I do agree with a lot of people with what they're saying about that. But overall, this record is very enjoyable. I think Vinnie Paz comes up hard, lots of energy. I mean, it's really nothing new. But then again, if you are a Jedi Mind Tricks fan, a Vinnie Paz fan, you know what you're getting yourself into when you buy one of these records, or maybe the Barrows stuff. It is what it is, man. I think that they're just on this mission of just putting out quality stuff all the time, and it just seems to be working. But I think this album is really dope, and it's another one that I really enjoyed this year. I don't know what it was. I was kind of losing interest in Vinnie Paz a little bit there. And the last Jedi Mind Tricks album was fucking just horrendous. It was just fucking awful. But you know, I liked Vinnie Paz's like Season of Assassin. I thought it was a great album. This is a dope record. I don't know. It is what it is, man. If you're a Vinnie hater, that's totally cool. Last but definitely not least, the Propo 88 Blabbermouf album, From the Top of the Stack. You can get this. I can't remember the website right now, but you can email them and directly get these. This is actually made out of wood. It's all engraved. It's made out of wood and shit like that. It is kind of an odd design because the CD is like kind of comes out in the middle of this right there, so it's in this, but you know, at the same time, I still think it's a really cool idea. Now, if you haven't heard of Propo 88 and Blabbermouf, this album could have came out in 1992. It has that really fast-paced rap. The beats are straight out of 1992. It is phenomenal. It's just a phenomenal fucking throwback record. I highly recommend this. This is one of my favorite albums of the year, hands down. Everybody knows I like my old school, but this is just done so fucking well. These cats are from the Netherlands. Just amazing shit. They got a couple videos. There is a promo video for the making of this too, which if I do remember, I'll try to post a link down in the description box so you can check it out. Maybe some videos too or something like that. But I haven't really heard too many people talk about this on YouTube. On the forums I have, it's been brought up a couple times. I've been recommending it to a lot of different people and they've been really feeling it. So, but yeah, one of my favorite albums of the year. Definitely check this one out. That's Propo 88 and Blabbermouf, From the Top of the Stack. Google that shit. YouTube it. Check the shit out. Check out the videos. They're fucking sick. And then you'll have a much more higher appreciation for me talking about this after you've watched the shit. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got this month. I don't know, like, 15, 16, I don't know, 17, 18 releases. I don't know. Not an overly busy month. I didn't really concentrate on buying anything older. Like I said, I've been really, really fucking busy. Sorry that this is so late, but you know, I'll have another update at the end of the month for whatever I'm getting this month. I got a few more albums. I think I got about the same amount. Probably at the end of the month I'll have. Just finishing up on it, getting everything else from 2012. And yeah, then I'll be into January and I'll be doing my top 25 albums of the year, physical releases of the year, and then I'll do I'll add in like a top 10 digital release only, because there was some really good digital releases this year. You know, Action Bronze put out 2 dope releases, Mayhem or Loren put out 2 dope ones. You know, the Evitan album was a digitally only, which I really wish that came out on hard copy, because that would be in my top 5 albums of the year for sure. Love that record. I bump it almost every second day. I just love that record. It's such a fucking shame it's digitally only, but anyways, I'm sorry, I'm just carrying on here. I think I've had way too much fucking coffee today. But yeah, thanks for watching and subscribing. Peace out, homies.